Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here. We are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Thursday, November 17th slate of NBA action, man. I'm super excited to dive into it. Unfortunately, we only have a 3-game slate on. And just tell me the logic behind this, because we only have 3 games on. 2 of the games start at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, so 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And the other game starts at 9:30 Central Time and 10:30 Eastern Time. What in the world is going on there? That is so late. Why are we not having some of the games beforehand? Like, that's absolutely insane to me. But without any further ado, we still found a couple plays that I do end up liking. More than likely, I will be adding some more. So make sure you guys do check out the pinned comment section, as well as my Twitter. But for now, I did find a couple plays that I do still like. But before we dive into that, I did just want to go ahead and say we're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. We're already less than 660 away. So thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have shown. It seriously has been literally just amazing. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. And shout out to our members here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. And thank you guys so much for giving such a small channel such a big chance, as I always say. It truly does mean the absolute world to me. So much more than you guys will ever know. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and do a quick recap as of yesterday. We ended up going 2-2 on our day, and we had one of the worst beats literally of all time, and we'll talk about that for sure. But so we'll talk about our wins first. We did have SGA over 4.5 rebounds versus Washington at plus 100 odds. I'm glad that this line was set to 4.5 because he ends up hitting the over of this in the first half, but then only ends up with just one rebound in the second half. So it definitely would have been a sweat if it was any higher, but he was able to get it done here for us in the first half. Then we did have our Rockets plus 10 here versus the Mavericks. We didn't even need the points in that one. We did not need the points. The Rockets end up taking care of business outright with Luka Doncic being out of the lineup. So that one ended up working out for us as well. But we'll talk about our 2 losses. First, we'll talk about the Hawks. We had the Hawks plus 1.5 versus the Celtics. They did not come to play basketball at all. The Celtics, they're just better than everyone right now. Like, they are just seriously demolishing teams left and right. And I guess I was crazy for thinking that this could potentially be the game that they lose. And then we had D'Angelo Russell under 2.5 rebounds versus the Magic. D'Angelo Russell, welcome to the King's graveyard, because you're done. You're absolutely done for, because this was such an insane, wild loss. D'Angelo Russell grabs a rebound pretty early in the game with I believe it was with 6 or 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Right away, okay, he grabs a rebound, and I'm like, oh, this is not looking good, whatever the case might be. But the Timberwolves are blowing out the Magic. They're up by almost 30 in the first half. It was a ridiculous number. They were up by so much almost the whole game. Then in the fourth quarter, the Magic start to fight back. They bring it into about 11, 12-point game, and D'Lo gets put back in the fourth. I'm like, okay, there's about 9 minutes left, and and since that first rebound that he had gotten, he did not have another rebound until a couple minutes left in the game. So we'll talk about that too. So with 9 minutes left in the game, D'Lo gets put back in the game. He only has 1 rebound. I'm like, okay, well, maybe, it's still pretty good chance we can hit this one. So with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left, he ends up getting a rebound. Okay, and I'm like, oh, but there's only 2 minutes left. Maybe there's another chance. And with 1 minute and 49 seconds left, he ends up getting his second one to be able to put him over. And it's wild to me. He grabs not only 1, but 2 rebounds in the last 2 minutes of the game to literally ruin this bet here for us. We could have been 3-1. Hitting 2+ value plays would have been absolutely electric. But, it is what it is. We ended up going 2-2 on our play, so we will be doing $40 giveaway. So let's roll that clip. So congratulations, Jugganosis. I have no clue how to say your name, but congratulations on the giveaway. If you just make sure that you have some way of me being able to communicate with you, or somewhere to be able to send that money. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's plays. I only have 2 plays because, like I said, it's a 2-game slate. They both start ridiculously late, so I'm gonna probably keep it a buck with you guys. I don't think I'll be staying up super late for those games. Like, I don't think I'll be staying up till 1 a.m. to see when those games end up getting over. But we'll see. We'll see. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. So our lock of the day, our King Skill Shot play of the day. We're going De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points here versus the Spurs at minus 125 odds. Fox is coming off of two really poor games where he did not hit this over, and I believe in 2 games ago it wasn't even really that close. So he has not necessarily been the greatest. He's due for a bounce back. And this is one of the most perfect spots for a guy like De'Aaron Fox to bounce back. Spurs, they do allow the 10th most points per game to opposing point guards, so they are top 10 when it comes to that point guard position. They give up a lot of points there, but they also give up a lot of points in general. It's not just to the point guard position. They give up the most points per game to opposing teams just in general. They give up a ton of points overall, and I think it's a really good spot because the Pacers, not Pacers, why did I say the Pacers? The Spurs, they're 8th in pace, and Sacramento, they're 9th. Both these teams are top 10 when it comes to pace. It's going to be a very fast-paced game. Lots of up and down. I really do like it. The over-under set to 238. That's a ridiculously high over-under. I think that is the highest one that we've seen all year so far. So if that even comes close to hitting, De'Aaron Fox is going to have a big night. So I do like it here for our first play of the day, for our King Skill Shot play of the day. De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points versus the Spurs at minus 125 odds. Now, I will say the next play that I'm going to be giving out is going to be a parlay builder. Okay, this is just a parlay piece that I'm 1,000,000% confident in. So we're going to be going with Jeremy Grant over 4.5 rebounds here versus the Nets at minus 155. This one is juiced, but come on, man. This line is way too low. If you look at his last 5 games, he's had 8, 6, 8, 6, and 5 rebounds in his last 5 games. And I mean, why would he not go for more? And if you can get this line at 5.5, I still like it there too. Yusuf Nurkic is listed as questionable right now, and even if he does end up playing, he is still going to be banged up. He's coming off of an injury. And Brooklyn, they're 23rd when it comes to rebounds. I don't really expect them to be taking too many rebounds away from a guy like Jeremy Grant, who's definitely a pretty good rebounder. I think he can get 5. I mean, 5 is literally like that's not asking for a lot, especially from a forward like that. So I think that it's a really good spot. He has the recent history for sure. And with that being said, with Nurkic being questionable, if he's out, I might even slap 2 units on it. Like this is just way too low of a line. This is absolutely disrespectful. He had a rough start to the season, so his averages looks right around that 4.5. But I mean I just think this is way too low. So I do like it. As a parlay piece, I do like it as well as our second play of the day. So hopefully it ends up working out for us. So that is going to be it. Jeremy Grant over 4.5 rebounds here versus the Nets at minus 155 odds. Now, odds are I will be putting out another play. I hate this slate. I hate this slate so much. I was taking a look at some of the props for the Clippers game. There's nothing that stands out to me yet. Maybe I will find something, but currently there's just nothing that stands out to me. So make sure that if you guys are looking for any more plays, they will be in the pinned comment section, and they will also be on my Twitter. So make sure that you guys do check out both those spots. But that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Next, like I said, we are still currently on the road to 9,000 subscribers now, so make sure that you guys are subbed. But that's going to do it for me. This is King Center signing out. Peace.